Oh my gosh. What's going on, everybody? Can't say I'm surprised, but I am just absolutely just appalled by this game. I do this every week. I feel like I'm gonna do this every week. But shout out to the Washington Commanders, man. That offense was unbelievable today. Jayden Daniels, he had a 91% completion percentage. Hats off to him and Terry McLaurin and all the Washington Commanders, man. They played a hell of a game. You outdid us in our place. Plain and simple, you outdid us. Tough environment. We just did not capitalize, but you guys did. So, congrats to you guys. But guys, I can't believe it. I'm so appalled by this game. Wow. Just wow, man. 0-3 for a team that was expected to make a deep playoff run, possibly win the division, get in the playoffs. I have no words for this defense, okay? This defense is so pathetic. They didn't allow a single... this game was the first one since 1940. No turnovers, no punts. They scored on every single possession. The Commanders did. Just pathetic how this defense played. The crowd should have booed louder. The crowd booed it, before halftime, after halftime. They played like trash. Everybody who says they don't boo their own team, you shut the hell up. You guys root for spoiled ass franchises. The same people that complain about us booing, you root for spoiled ass franchises. And you know what fan base I get it most from? The Pittsburgh Steelers. They would never boo their own team. We would never do that. Yes, you absolutely would, because you did that with Matt Canada last year. So shut up. Don't tell us what to do. If we're frustrated, we're gonna boo. We never get off to a good start in the season, and that's cost us big time, even in our deep playoff runs. So I hope they learned their lesson. I'm sure they didn't, because this is just who the Bengals are. But the whole staff and roster should be absolutely ashamed, especially the defense. Jermaine Pratt, he did not look good in the first half. Second half, he came up. CTB, he got cooked. Dax Hill got absolutely roasted. That air mill throw by Jayden Daniels, I really thought that was going out of bounds. Like, okay, we'll get another chance, maybe to win the game. I don't know how he caught that, but Dax Hill got absolutely roasted on defense. The whole defense got roasted. On the ground, they couldn't contain Jayden Daniels. I have no idea what they were doing. 0-3. With the expectations we had, we're 0-3. One of three teams that are 0-3. Two of them being in the same division, and we're the other ones. The Panthers have a win. The Ravens just got their win against the Cowboys yesterday. Cleveland has a win. We're still a game behind both of them. How disgusting is this? 0-3 with losses to the Patriots and the Commanders. First of all, shut the hell up and play, dude. This team does so much talking. Before they're 0-2, after they're 0-2. They're 0-3 now. Forget the season. We won't come back from this. 0-3 for the first time since 2019, first time in Joe Burrow's tenure. A season we're supposed to make a deep run, return to the playoffs potentially with a healthy Joe Burrow, who played absolutely lights out today. Yeah, he had a couple off throws, but he played lights out today. The offense played lights out. Jamar played lights out. T played lights out. Why can't you just focus on the task at hand rather than running your mouth? Or run them out after the game. Handle your business. I don't get it. Why is it so hard for this team to just focus? I get it. You don't want to fear your opponents, but respect them. Stop saying, oh, they're running a college offense. Oh, all he's good at is running, speed routes. Stop it, CTB. What are you doing? And I have no moral victories about today. If you want some positive, the offense looked good, for the majority of the game. There was some conservative plays at the time. I thought they could have converted, touchdowns at a field goal, particularly before the second half. And that could have won us the game. Chase Brown looked really good. Zack Moss looked really, really good. I forgot to include that here. But Chase, Higgins, Burrow, they did their thing. Joe Burrow had, 324 yards. He had a couple touchdowns. He had like a 127 pass rating. He played lights out. The defense blew it. They couldn't get a single stop. They needed one stop. And they couldn't get it. McPherson missed a field goal. That messed us up too, because then we, had to go for a 2-point conversion. This defense has no backbone, no fire. The coaching staff shows that they're not, they live in their own fears. And let me say this about the fans. I feel so bad for you guys for going to this game. The fans have showed nothing but support for this team. And since the Super Bowl run that came out of absolutely nowhere, where they won the AFC conference, you're proving that that loss did not sting you as much as it stung us fans. or that AFC Championship loss the year after. You're playing conservative. The defense is not doing their thing at all. This is not the Bengals that I saw go to the Super Bowl, go to the AFC Championship. The first taste of playoff success I got from the Bengals, we're back down to earth. I mean, I don't know what to say. If this was after the game, I'd be raging and anything, but I can't rage. I mean, what the fuck am I supposed to say right now? Other than I'm just speechless. I really thought the Bengals were going to come out and be like, okay, yeah, this is our time. Exact opposite happened. The Commanders did the same thing in our house. And if you don't care, don't expect us to. Again, this is another wasted year out of the window. Great job by everybody. Seriously, you guys had a Super Bowl appearance right in front of you. Nearly almost won it. Come back the next year, lose the AFC Championship. Could have came back last year. You gave us hope after a 2020 season that was miserable, 4 wins. And now you come back and you play like a bunch of bums who talk a lot. And you've been pretty much that for the entire of the franchise history. I thought this was a new era. No, it's just the same old Bengals. This franchise is going to continue to stay bad. And I shouldn't say bad franchises in general, just this one. They may have like a fake ID. It's like that fake ID. You have a brief taste, you want into the club, but then everybody's like, whatever. And then they go back to reality. I wanted to see this team have consistent success, man. I was really looking forward to it. It doesn't look like we're going to get it. I think moving forward this season, I just won't have any expectations. I'll watch it because I'm a fan, but I won't have any expectations. I don't think this team has expectations. So why should we, as fans? They really don't seem to care. Why should we? I don't see any evidence of them caring. I see Zach Taylor on the podium. Why fire Zach? His offense scored 30 plus. The defense is, don't blame Lou. I mean, they're injured on defense. I guess don't blame Lou. I mean, the defense held Patrick Mahomes to 150, passing yards. Like, our offense was one of the reasons we lost the first 2 games. But point being, like, why can't we just have a clean, solid game? Why are we 0-3? Why are we 0-3? In a year like this, we're supposed to be good. Many people had us winning the division again. Third time in 4 years. We're 3 games behind Pittsburgh. A game behind Baltimore and Cleveland. We have the Panthers next week. Who's to say we beat them? Probably not. We're 5-point favorites. They lost this game. They lost to the Patriots. They could very well lose to the Panthers against Andy Dalton and them. I really, really was looking forward to this team having new consistent success. I won't have any expectations for you anymore, Bengals. So, anyway, the run defense, you absolutely suck. Pass defense, you absolutely suck. Bengals, you absolutely suck. Moving forward in the Panthers game or anything, don't expect any keys to victories now. They're not going to use my keys to victories, so I'm not going to make them. I'm just going to say, okay, here's the matchup. Yeah, this team's looking good. Yeah, let's just do our thing. I don't know. I'm not going to get hype because this team doesn't get hype on game day. They get hype on Twitter or interviews talking shit about their opponents. But then when it's time to play, they don't do jack squat this season at all. Yeah, you almost beat KC. You almost won the Super Bowl. You almost went back-to-back Super Bowls. You're going to play like this in front of your crowd, your home crowd. Everybody laughs at us. Even when we just play 2 playoff runs, everybody laughs at us. So I want to talk to these fans. Which, if you're a fan of these teams, Chiefs, Steelers, Ravens, Browns, I'm sorry. I apologize for believing in this Bengals team. I really thought this year was going to be different where we, could dethrone the Chiefs possibly, take over the Steelers, Ravens, and Browns again. You were right. All you guys were right. So I always question why they make fun of us, why they're so douchey. We have 1 conference championship to show for, our success in the last 3 years, and we've done nothing with it. These teams have the Browns, forget about them. But they won a game. They can talk right now. They won a game. We haven't. So I apologize for everybody who says they don't respect the Bengals. What's there to respect? Cool, you went to the Super Bowl. Cool, you went to back-to-back AFC Championship games. Okay, where are you now? 9-8 last place last year. 0-3 last place this year. What are you? You don't have consistent success. And as I said here, don't come at the fans. The fans are already depressed and absolutely just mad about this, excuse of a pathetic organization of underachievers. They can say whatever now. I won't get mad. Because they're right. They can make fun of us. They're allowed to do whatever they want. I really wanted to believe that this team could really dethrone and shut up all the fan base, these 4 fan bases in particular. I was wrong. So, whether you're a Bengals fan or not, laugh at us. You can do whatever you want. I won't be mad at all. I would be laughing too if I was in your position. I mean, the Bengals are 0-3 since going to the Super Bowl, winning the AFC back to back. Then they go 9-8. Now they're completely regressing. So that's pretty much it. I mean, it's going to continue. It's time for change. They ain't going to be any other than getting guys back from injury. That's all the change you'll get. So good luck to the Bengals, man. You're going to need it. I'll have picks preview. I don't think I'm going to do a Monday takeaway. I pretty much gave all my thoughts here, I think, or Tuesday takeaway. I think that, I pretty much gave all my thoughts. If something comes to mind, I'll bring it up. But I'll probably have my picks recorded and posted either Wednesday or Thursday. So appreciate you guys tuning in as always. All the engagement, that it means a lot. The Bengals don't make this channel fun at all. But making these videos are always fun. Just kind of giving my thoughts. But anyway, guys, that's it. We're 0-3. We're on to Carolina. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll see. We face an old friend in Andy Dalton. What a disappointing loss for the Cincinnati Bengals today at home in primetime against the Washington Commanders. Last place in the division. Oh, fuck me, dude.